Hi, this is Bob with RealTVFilms.com. We're here at the Alive Expo Green Pavilion, and George Blodwell has taken the time to talk to us. He is dressed as the stars, in essence, and tell us a little bit about your experience here today, George.
Well, today I've not been here long. It's the Oscars, of course, are this weekend, and I've got deadlines and dressing all these people, but I've just arrived. It's kind of friendly and fun, and it's always nice to see new products and things that are breaking through to the masses, shall we say. And I love this stuff, this North American herb and spice. They're using natural products, and they gave me a little one to take with me on planes. Great stuff. And it's made out of oregano, and that's exciting. I love these. There's a lady here that's got all these bags from like Afghanistan, Tibet,
Right.
and they're beautiful. I haven't really seen much yet, so I just happened to see you guys. But it's a very exciting week this week.
Now, how hard is it? How difficult is it as somebody that dresses the stars? Everybody has their own personal taste. Tell me, is that a difficult? It must be a difficult thing to try to make these people happy.
Well, yeah. Hopefully they're happy first, because there's nothing worse than dealing with a sad person. But it is difficult, and it's more difficult when you have. Everybody's a different size, and the designers, they cut for a particular size. And there's a lot of actresses, a lot of people in Hollywood will fit sample size per se. My client this year is, she's not exactly sample size. She's a little different than sample size. So then it gets more difficult, because you have to have them alter things or make things especially, and so on and so on. And it's, everybody has their own taste and their own color schemes. There's a lot involved, actually. It looks like it could be an easy job, but there's so many factors. You've got to make sure that it flatters them, the dress flatters them, and it makes them look their best. And there's many things involved: the cut, the fabric color. You don't want them to look too fashionable or too over the top. You can't do that for Oscars. You can do it in Europe for other events, but Oscars and Hollywood stars, when you're dressing them, there's a particular formula you follow. And you have to show shape.
Right.
And you can't be too over the top. And
although occasionally that happens, doesn't it?
It does happen, but it usually gets panned. I mean, even somebody as lovely as Charlize Theron with her big bow on her shoulder, she got panned. And in Europe, you would consider very, very chic in that. But here it was like, oh, she looks too old, or it's too much.
Is that all about the designer, the person that dresses the star, or is it the star themselves that choose choices like that may not necessarily work?
It's that's a good question in a sense. The designer might push a certain look, and the star will just be pliant to say, yes, it's nice, it's nice. But a lot of them, they're getting more and more sophisticated, and then they have their idea. The bottom line is she's just got to look fabulous, and somebody with a trained eye. Right. Most people know anyway. Yeah, you look great, and and some people that like me in the business say you look great, but that needs changing, that needs taking in a bit, blah blah blah. The color's great, but this. Something that we do. We just look and give our expertise.
Now, are you allowed to tell us who you're dressing this year?
Well, actually, this year I'm dressing Helen Mirren. She won last year for the Queen, and unfortunately for me, she's been doing 2 movies simultaneously, shooting 2 movies back and forward. So I've not had much time to actually deal with her or send her sample fabrics, or it's been basically on my shoulders. And I was thinking about it, gosh, I'm actually in a difficult position, because I'm not getting any feedback about what colors and this and that. And then I realized that when I first, confirmed I was doing her, I said, Helen, I'll take care of everything. You don't have to worry. I want it to be hassle-free for you, so that you don't have to even think about it. And she's holding me to that. Right. So basically, she gets on Friday night. As you know, the Oscars are on a Sunday, so I have Saturday to do the fitting and then put everything all together. So it's going to be an incredibly busy day on Saturday.
I was going to say, this is good you're kind of out today, stretching your legs a little bit, because it sounds like you will be busy.
Oh, it'll be very busy. And then, you'll have a selection of gowns. I know I've got a few that I know that she'll probably head for. So that's that out of the way. Then we've got to decide on what color shoes and bag to wear with it, and then what jewelry. So there's lots involved. You think it just gets thrown together. It doesn't. Yeah.
Well, George, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Again?
I'm Bob Roddy, Real TV Films. Yeah. So it's a pleasure to meet you, and best of luck. Have fun at the Oscars.
Thank you. Peace.